All right, guys, we're ready to start episode 17. Now, this is a tracking sheet from episode 16. And remember, this is not financial or gambling advice, guys. So the bets were 1-1-3. The next bet will be 3 into this new shoe. So let's get into it. The juice is 295, and our highest plateau is 49. So let's go over to 17. And I hope you guys are getting this. I'm starting to play every day live, and I haven't even bothered to approach any of the pit because I'm doing just fine. So that will be in the future, but I just enjoy playing, and then we'll go live eventually. So just gotta wait a little bit, just a little bit. Okay, so 3 units on the player. That was a player. Oh, was that a tie? That the first bet was a tie, wasn't it? Yeah. First bet was a tie. Then it was a bank. So it's 1 on the bank. Yeah. So that wins the 3. Knock that out. Add that to the juice. 1, 2, 3. And we're down to 2. Betting 2 on the bank. That wins. Okay. And 1 on the bank. That wins. So our high value goes to 50. Add 1 to the juice. We lose there. Should be 1 on your tracking sheet and -1. Bet the player here. That loses. Should be another -1. Alrighty. We bet the player here. Yeah, that first hand threw me off as a tie. Bet the player there, we win. Should be only showing a -1 on your tracking sheet. And these are a lot faster doing it this way. Bet the bank here. We lose. So we should have a 1 and a 1 on your tracking sheet. And try not to forget your juice this way. This is an excellent way to test. You can mix up these shoes if you wanted to. It really doesn't matter, because it's all just matter of luck. And your pattern is coming and going. So, we're ready to get whacked one of these times. Okay? We know it, but still hasn't come. So we bet 1 unit on the bank. We've been running pretty good. We didn't start out too good. 1 unit on the bank wins. Mark that out. You should just have a -1 on your tracking sheet. Let it run. Let it run to 5 banks. And see how it goes. Alrighty. Yeah, I've been running pretty hot lately, just hitting and running for 100, 125 type thing, 3 or 4 units, 75, right? It seems to be working pretty good, but trying to build the bankroll so that I don't have to rely on the money that's in the account. So nothing wrong with that. All right, so we bet the player here. Remember, there's a -1. And I do want to build up. I do want partners that would want to come in and we would bet more and we would stay longer. But I enjoy just hitting and running for now. So the next bet is 1 on the player. Your tracking sheet should show a -1, -1. And that loses. So that's -3. Just let it go. Just let it go. And should we start to lose like a net 10, like we say we're going to take some time off, or I say that I will. You don't have to do that. But I will show what would have, should have, could have happened had we have stayed, right? We're going to play it all the way through. So you'll see when it does happen. I'm not sure when it will happen, but I remember in testing it does happen. And so be it. All right. 1 unit on the player. That wins. Circle that. So 2 units on, well, wait for it to come back to bank or go to 5 players. Okay, goes back to bank. 2 units on the bank. And you can tell your net just by the number of ticks you have on your tracking sheet. That goes to bank. Okay, your tracking sheet is clear. Add those two to the juice. Let it go. So far, so good. Yeah, and there's no sense betting every bet. You could. With the super system, you could. But that's a lot of moving parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. All right, we get back in 1 unit here on the bank. And don't try to guess these solid runs. Don't try and guess, right? I just go by the same thing every time. Whatever's the highest, if it gets to there, +1, then we get in. All right. Usually it's only once a shoe, so we lose there and we go for bank. So you should show -1, -1, and we 1 unit on the bank. Okay, that wins. Mark that out. We should only have a -1 there. 1 more unit on the juice, so we got 10 units on the juice so far, which is quite a bit. I mean, comes and goes. 1 unit on the player here. We lose. So we should be showing a 1 and a 1. And 1 unit on the bank. And that's not looking good. Okay, so 1 more unit on the bank. Go with the chop. That was 2 in a row. Yep. Got that one. 2 units on the player. Hang on, we'll mark that up. I didn't mark that up. Where are you? Don't do that to me. All right. Oh, it's looking good on the player, isn't it? No, it's not. Yes, it is. All right. 1 unit, right? Mark that up. And the juice is 1 more unit. Now 2 units on the player. 2 units on the player. Nope. That was wrong. Okay, so it's showing 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. Yeah. I couldn't see. There goes the player. So it's 1 unit on the player. Oh, 1 unit on the bank, sorry. 1 unit on the bank here. Okay, that wins. Circle that. 2 units on the player. 1 more on the juice, right? 2 units on the player. Nope. We lose 2 there. So we just wait. Just wait. Yeah, these shoes are going by fast, and playing live, sometimes it's rough, but it's actually going pretty good. 1 unit on the bank. 1 unit on the bank here. Not looking good there. Okay, that's a double. All right, your tracking sheet should show 1, 2, 2, 1. Wait for it to come back to bank. 1 unit on the bank. Okay, we had the double loss there on the chop. 1 unit on the bank. Okay, the bank wins there. So you X that out. 2 units when it comes back. 1 more on the juice. Your sheet should show 1, 2, 2. That's it. But you could lose, more than 10 units when you go on net 10 easily. You could lose 20, but it's better than losing 100, right? I've been on streaks so bad and just tried to fight them. It's virtually impossible to get out some days that you just hit that hurricane and knocks you right the heck out. I've had that happen so many times, right? And it's just unbelievable. You're like, oh, how can I lose another one again? And then boom, you lose. You're like, no, not again. You lose. I've seen people go down real hard. We're talking hundreds of thousands of dollars doing that. I had one poor guy, brand new lawyer, smart kid, couldn't control himself though. All right, we're getting back in now. Typically don't like these, but I mean, we do at the beginning, right, when they run, but they tend to peter out when they get this high. But 2 units here on the bank. Nope, there we lose right away. Lose right away. Right, 1 unit on the player. Nope. All right, and 1 unit on the bank. Nope. And 1 unit on the bank. Switch to the double chop now. Yep. All right. Add 1 to the juice. 2 units on the player. No. Whoa, that was bad. 2 units on the player. What are we at? Minus 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6. Yeah, not a good shoe, guys. Not a good shoe. All right. 1 unit on the player. Nope. 1 unit on the player. That's a net 7. No. That's net 8. See, we're gonna. Oh, I didn't even look. Not going good. Not going good. Okay. 1 unit on. How can we be losing so much? On the bank. Wow. Okay. There's net 9, guys. 1 more loss and we're out of here. That's just the way it goes sometimes. Of course, there'll be patterns that'll ruin us. But we'll see. We'll play it all the way through. See what would have happened, right? Because we've got to carry on to the next shoe anyway. So, all right. Lose this one. We're done. 1 unit on the bank. And that wins. Circle that. And 1 on the juice. Wait for it to come back to player. I've had it go all the way up to 9 and then come all the way back, but it's few and far between. We've got to do some, damage control here. 2 units on the player. You never know. Sometimes you just come back like no tomorrow, and you're like, whoa, that is pure luck. 2 on the player. Come on. Wow, is it ever stubborn? It wins 2. So you knock off 2 sticks there. No juice, right? So your next bet will be 3 when it comes back on the bank. So minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, actually 7. Knock off 1 stick. Okay, 3 units on the bank. Actually, you can knock off 2 sticks. I mean, that's the way it was designed anyway. 3 units on the bank. And that wins. So take off 3. And add that to the juice. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 4 units now. 4 units on the player. Can I come back strong? Your tracking sheet should show 1, 2, 2, 1, 1. 4 units on the player. Looking good. Looking good. 4 units on the player. All right, so your tracking sheet should show 1, 1, 1. So you're down to 3 units. Down to 3 units here. Yep, 1-1-1. Your bet's 3 on the bank. And it loses 1-1-1-3. The bet is 2 on the player. Now I could have screwed this up. If I did, you know, then it's not by much. Okay, 1 unit on the player. See if we can get this back. We're still net 5 here. Nope. Net 6. See, we were all the way to 9, and we were down a lot of units there. A lot of units. We got a lot back so far, but hey, this has been a rough shoe. Okay. Back to player. 1 unit on the player. You like to just play that piano all the way up the chords, right? Player, nope. 1, that's a net 7 we got. 1 unit on the player. One unit on the player. Nope, that's a net 8. Wow. Takes a lot to beat us down, but all right. 1 unit on the bank. Okay, lose there. That's a net 9, guys. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow. Oh, and a commercial. Good timing. I'll pause that. I'll pause us. All right, we're in net 9 here. Pretty scary. Yep, net 9. All right, let's get going. Now we really should get out at net 10, but I'll show you the differences, okay? I'll show you the difference between now and the end of the shoe, right? All right, 1 unit. That's if we lose here. I don't even know. 1 unit on the bank. Yeah, it's just a matter of the 1-2s. We're getting knocked out, right? I don't know what's wrong with my program. It's just really lagging. All right, so there's our net 10. Okay, there's the net 10. Is this on normal speed? Is that the problem? Was that the problem? Wow, my computer is really lagging. No, it's on playback twice. Okay, so let's take a look at 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, here's our tracking sheet, what it looks like, guys, now. Okay. After losing the net 10, and then we'll see what it's at. Okay. Here's what the tracking sheet looks like. I'm just going to put them in order. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 ones. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ones. A 2 and a 3. Okay, that's a net 10 right now. All right, the next bet will be 1. Right? Right. Whoops. Where were we? Okay. We're at the highest plateau, 49. Okay. And we lost 5 and 8 is 13 units. Minus 13 from the net 10. Okay. from the net 10. Now what we're going to do is play the rest of the shoe out and see, exactly, excuse me, if we can get it back or if we were better off quitting, right? But I think we can get it back anyway. So we're going to carry on. We're going to carry on. This is kind of interesting, really. All right. So we disregard the net 10, right? It was down. We're down 13 units, and see how we do. All right. If we keep on going, it could be a disaster, but we're going to keep on going anyway. Normally, I would skip the rest of the shoe, right, and come back another day. But 1 unit on the bank. We win there. Okay, mark it up. Okay. 1 more on the bank. 1, 2 on the player. That loses. All right. Yeah, sometimes you can lose a lot more in a row. When you get down to like 20 hits that lost, it's hard to get back. But you're going to see how I try. You're going to see. You got to remember that net 10 is key to get the heck out. That's got to be your stop loss, right? You lose 13 units. That's what? $325, right? So be it. If you're playing quarters, you can definitely get them back, but then again, you can run into some real roadblocks. Seems to happen. Such a wishy-washy type. Okay, 2 units on the player. Looking good. Knock that off. No juice. That's it. That's it. So, yeah, we would have gained back 1 unit. Big whoop, right? But we're still down. And let's take a look at our tracking sheet. One, 1, 1, 7, and 2, and a 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Take off that one. All right, that's fine. And when we come back, the next bet will be 2 units, right? Right? The juice. See, if we cleared the slate here and said the heck with it, just take our lumps. You can do that and say, okay, instead of the highest plateau being here, 49, take it down to 36, right? Take it down to 36, start all over, or we'll take that chance. So that's where the money management comes in. And right now, I would say, you know what? Take it down. Take it down to 36, because that would be the smart move. You don't want to start betting it up, but we're gonna try it and try and wipe out this whole scenario, right? But if you can just say, you know what? I don't need to start betting up. I can just crawl along, especially if you're betting bigger units, guys. Why would you start to take that risk when you really don't have to? We'll still be up 15 units. That's okay. Okay? You got to build the money. You have to start building the bankroll, because there will be dark days. There will be. There's no way around it. But we're going to play it all the way through. And in the next session, you'll see what happens. And good luck to us, right? We would not be down this. We would just say, okay, take our lumps, take it off, right? Don't fight it. But let's try and fight it to see what happens, right? And I'm going to make a winner out of you and me, hopefully, sooner or later, right? Sooner or later. We've got to catch on. But we're not down anything, so. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please give a thumbs up. And remember to subscribe. That'd be great. It helps with the algorithms. And I'm doing this for free because I want sponsors and I want hits. So, all right. That about does it. Baccarat James over and out. Have a good day. Thank you for watching.